Welcome back, everyone. I'm Kalani, and in this video I'm going to dive into the looper a little bit and show you how I put together a multi-track loop loosely based on the song Don't Worry Be Happy. But I want to focus on creating a song with different loop lengths. So I'm going to show you how I built that up and pre-planned it. So if you want to do a song and you've got phrases of different lengths, you can preset that in the looper so you don't have to do it on the fly. Makes it a little bit easier, a little bit quicker, more efficient. So let's do that right now. I'm going to stop this and welcome you to World Drum Club. I'm Kalani Das, your host and teacher here. So this is the Boss RC505. There is a new version out. Look out for that. I think it's just getting on the market as of the making of this video. But I like this one. It's fine. Does what I need it to do. This is the original loop station. All right, so you can see it right here. What I've got here is 5 different tracks. I'm going to erase all of these, but before I do that, actually, I want to play you what I have. And I've got a few different things. So I've got an ukulele / bass track here. I've got a shaker, swing shaker. Ooh, I just recorded that. I've got a block. I've got some bells. And what do I have here? Sleigh bells. Magical. So I'm going to erase all that. And I'll build it back up. I'm going to press the stop buttons on all these tracks, and that will erase them. And I want to show you, I know it's hard to see this little screen here, but I'm just going to show you, if you press the edit button on an empty track, and then you press the right arrow about 8 times, you get to where it says track, and then it'll say the track number, in this case track 1, measure, and then you see a number 1 here. And you can use this memory value knob to scroll through and change the measure number of the loop, and that's how long your loop is. If you go all the way counterclockwise, it'll go to auto. The next slot is free, or the next click, it says free, which means you can define that in the moment. And then it goes up from 16th, 8th, quarter, half note, and then starts with the full measures. And it goes up to 1,000 measures. You can have a loop that's 1,000 measures long or less, which I recommend less. So I'm going to make track 1 measure long. I'm going to set track 5 to 1 measure over here. So the outsides are 1. Let's go with 2 and 2. 2 and 2. So, and then 3, track 3 will be 4 measures. And that's going to be for the ukulele because that's the longest phrase. The other ones I can put in, shorter phrases. So I'm just doing it this way also so it's symmetrical, so I remember that I've got 1 measure on the edges, I've got 2 measures on the 2 and 4, let's call it the evens, and then in the middle I've got 4 measures. So that's how I'm setting it. I'm going to write that into the memory just real quick. Over here I have my effects. In B I've got a short reverb like this, and I use this just to give something a little more spacious sound. It's a pretty short reverb. And then over on A I've got my long reverb. And this is for the flute usually, or something it's more lyrical. And then for talking, I turn all the reverb off. So let's get something recorded. And in this case, I may modulate the instrument input. I'm coming from a mixer that's right above here. So I am using the instrument input, even though I am playing into a microphone, but the mic's going to a mixer first, and then to the unit, so I'm not using the mic input. Although you could use the mic input. So let's lay down a few things. I'm going to start with the main track, so the ukulele and bass chord progression. It's C, D minor, F, C. 1 bar of each, or if you're in 2/2, it's 2 bars of each. But for this setup, it's going to be 1 bar of each. So we'll do that, and then I'll add some rhythm tracks, 1 bar and 2 bars. All right, so I've got my ukulele. Let's lay it down. And I've got the click in my earphones. You guys can't hear it, but I'm playing to a click in here as well. So let's go. Here we go. 2, 1, 2. Okay, so what do you guys think? Not too bad. I'm doing this on the fly, so I'm kind of flying on the seat of my pants. But the thing to remember is that you can preset the length of the loops. And I actually changed the loop length of track 4 because I remembered I wanted to play the bells, the glockenspiel, and that needs to be a 4-bar phrase because it has to match the ukulele and the chord progression. So I did that. I just changed it. While everything was going, I changed the loop length. Now you can change the loop length before you record. Once you record onto a track, you cannot change the loop length, obviously, because there's a loop there, but you can just erase it, and then you can change it, and then you can re-record it. So I hope this has been a helpful tutorial on how you can set up your looper to record different loop lengths to accommodate a song that you want to do, and you kind of know ahead of time about how many instruments you're going to have, what they're going to be doing. If it's a really simple part, just 1 bar is fine, or maybe a 2-bar phrase, 4-bar phrase, 8-bar phrase, whatever it is. I have another video on how you can use the free loop setting, so watch that. It might be linked, it might not, just search for it. That's setting up the looper for both preset lengths and the free loop length setting that you can basically define on the fly. So as you're looping, hit the start and stop. I have a video on that. It shows that. I hope you enjoy this. If you did, thumb up it, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications. Thanks for being here on World Drum Club. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.